Hey Run Junkies, good morning. It is Monday, August 24th, and it is the first day of school. It's also the week of the first event in the Love the Run You're With 2.0 virtual event series. This is the relay series, virtual relay. That's going to happen at the end of this week on Saturday. I'm doing 2 by 1 hour legs in my 6-person team. I'm going to tell you a little bit about that as the week goes along. Right now, I've got to get out for my August pyramid. It's only getting warmer. The sun's already up, and the air quality is not great. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do the whole run. We'll see how it goes. And I'm going to get started, but I'll check in with you in a little bit. So if you've been around, you know that I've been enjoying a lot of these virtual challenges, and one of the most recent ones was the Love the Run You're With, the first version that Another Mother Runner created this virtual race challenge, and it was great. It was 16 weeks of camaraderie and support, and the coaches in the community just and the training plan all met me right where I was. Also had the flexibility to move things around and mix things up a little bit, and I really enjoyed that it was a training plan, but there was so much flexibility in it that, with all of these uncertain changing rules every day, that you could take the plan and adjust it to fit your needs. I loved it. And when they announced version 2.0, I'm like, of course, absolutely. So I'm in this for another 16 weeks. And over the course of the next 16 weeks, I'm going to bring you periodic videos about what each one of these race events is. So like its predecessor, the first version this one has 3 tracks, 3 training plans within a plan. The first track is In It for Fun, and this is for the really busy runner who really just wants to keep moving but not put a lot of pressure on herself. The second is Keeping My Options Open, and that is for a runner who wants a solid schedule but still wants a little bit of flexibility, not push themselves too hard. And the third track, and this is the one I'm doing, is Definitely Going the Distance, and this one has some more consistent running, longer distances, and some speed work kind of mixed up in there too. Now the great thing about these 3 tracks is that you can hop over. You don't have to pick one and stick with it for 16 weeks. So as you progress through the plan, you can switch over to, for me, if things get a little crazy, I may drop down to the middle track or the first track, or I just stay where I am. And as we go, it's just that flexible, and I love it. So they're calling this a virtual event series. They're not throwing names and distances at each one of these events. So there are 4 weekends across the 16 weeks, and each one of them has its own theme. Now coming up this week, as I mentioned earlier, is our virtual relay, and it's very Ragnar style. However, there are 6 people on a team, and we're from all over the Mountain Daylight time zone. So there are, I think, 4 of us here on the Front Range of Colorado. There's one on the western slope of Colorado. Therest one up in Canada. There are a lot of teams. We are team number 108, and that's not even all of the teams. So there are going to be prizes for most creative name, the virtual baton, costumes, all kinds of stuff. I think we've settled on Chicks with Altitude, because we all live at high altitude. What really got me was the swag. I mean, pretty much almost always the swag is going to put me over the top when it comes to AMR. But honestly, they went above and beyond. So there are a couple of things that I purchased extra. There's the swag to sign up for the race itself, for the virtual series itself, and then they had some extras, and I'm gonna have to see if I can remember which is which. This is just one packet. We're gonna get the second packet later toward the end of the series. So these are our bibs. So this is our bib for the relay weekend, for this coming weekend. And then they all have different colors. And these are all numbered the same now, so it's kind of nice. But they're super pretty. I really like them. And then each one, this is LOVE. More Goo Energy Chews. These are watermelon. I actually really like these. Then we have a Goo Stroopwafel. If you guys haven't tried these are amazing. And this is a new I don't think I've tried this one. This is Campfire S'mores. So I'm really excited. A magnet, which is really cute. I just love the colors. I think they did a beautiful job with the colors for these virtual series. And an armband. It goes around like this, and it actually says AMR on there. And it's pink. And it flashes. That's really nice because it is gonna start getting dark soon, and I'm gonna be running in the dark. But really cool. This is just a really nice armband light, and just add that to the pile. Love my lights. Also, Balega socks. I love Balega socks. And I don't buy them because I'm always signing up for Train Like a Mother Club. I also bought the stickers because these, I don't typically use stickers to mark my workouts as being done, but these are the sticker packs. So you have, I think that's the logo. Yep, that's the AMR logo. Probably Strength Circuit, stars, and BAMR. I got a hat. I ordered this. These are separate. By the way, this was all separate from the swag bag. The stickers and the rest of this. So they do have add-ons. This is a running hat by Boco Gear, and I love these hats. But it's navy. It's not black, it's navy. It says "Love the Run You're With" on the front. That's a patch. And then it's got the cool stripes on it. And then on the back, another Mother Runner. So it is really, really, oh, and I don't know if you can see this, but the line drawing logo is on the brim of the hat. Great hat. Super excited about this one. I'm gonna be wearing it all the time. They had apparel. So this is a half zip, and it's really warm. It's got thumb holes. This, I tried it on, and it's actually nice and toasty. And on the back, it has another Mother Runner on it. Pockets. I can't wait for it to cool off a little bit so I can wear it. Yay. And then this is the t-shirt that I haven't tried on, but it's super soft, super lightweight, wide neck, and that's the logo. So that's all the stuff, and I need to move on with my week, and I will check in with you in a little bit when I have more information about what we're doing for the relay. I'm looking forward to it. That's what the sun is supposed to look like. Super nice. That rain helped everything. Wow. Feels so much better out here. Okay, I wasn't paying attention to what was going on, and I think I'm going to pay for it. Okay, let me explain what's going on here. So my team and we've all introduced ourselves via email. And then we decided we were going to switch over to Facebook Messenger for regular contact, and as we were kind of planning things and going along, well, I missed the first maybe day of conversation over there, which means I missed out on a couple of very important pieces of information. The first of which was what time are we going to start, for our relay on Saturday. And the other very important piece of information is which times of day would you like to sign up for? So we could do that a couple of different ways. We decided that instead of each of us doing 2 1-hour blocks, do 1 hour and then take a break and do another hour, you could choose if you wanted to do a 2-hour block all at once. Well, I missed all of that, and I ended up with probably what in my mind is the worst time of day. I ended up with a 2 solid hour block at 1 p.m. on Saturday. Now, if you know me and you've seen this video right here, you know that I am an early morning runner because I am a total wuss when it comes to running in the heat. I do not run later in the day because I just want to avoid the hot weather. So I could go to my team and beg and argue and plead and say, could I please split up my blocks or switch? And I'm like, you know what? No. I missed it. That's my bad. And I'm gonna take one for the team. So I'm thinking of this as kind of I'm thinking of this as a challenge in a kind of a positive light, that, you know what, this is going to push me outside my comfort zone. It's going to be a little warmer, it's midday, and it might be an interesting way to mix things up and try something new. That's me putting a really nice face on it, you guys. I have no idea what the virtual relay is going to bring. It could be a total disaster. But I'll let you know, because next up is the virtual relay.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I can see everything clearer. Trying to fly 'cause I'm light as a feather, but I can't hide.
And I'm off Saturday afternoon, getting out for my 2-hour leg of the Love the Run You're With relay, virtual team relay. First runner started at 5 a.m. It is 1 p.m. here, and I'm shooting for 10 miles. Well, it's not never, I so rarely run this late in the day. I get up, I run fasted, I'm done, and I can get on with the rest of my day. I have been waiting to get this run started all day long. So I'm finally getting out. The clouds are rolling in a little bit, so I do have a little bit of respite from the weather, from the sun. Also could be a little bit of smoke, but it's only about 80 degrees. So we'll see how well I do. I don't know, this could be interesting. So, all right, in my cool down, 9 miles and change. I do not like running in the afternoon, and I do not like running in the heat, and my performance shows it. So, luckily we have a little bit of a breeze, if you can't tell, and it's been drizzling a little bit, which really helped. If it weren't for that, I think I would be, probably would not be finishing my run. So, don't want to let my team down, but I'm about to hand off the baton to the rest of my teammates. I'll tell you what though, this one I had to dig deep for, because I waited around all day to get out for this run, and I got out there, but my teammates, whom I've never met in real life, they're all getting out there and they're doing the thing, and they just inspired me to just go do it. So I'm proud to be a part of Team 108, Chicks with Altitude, and I'm handing it off to my teammates. We got 2 more legs, 2 more hours, and then we're done with this thing. Whoo, baby, that's tough. That was a tough one.
Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again.
The relay is now a distant memory. Chicks with Altitude ran just over 66 miles in 12 hours across 2 countries. Now, admittedly, Team 108 was really in it for fun. We didn't do a lot of coordination. We didn't do a costume. We didn't do a baton. I think a lot of what we just wanted to create was a team atmosphere, and I believe that we truly did that. I think the most coordination came with, okay, you're gonna wear an AMR top and some colorful leggings. That was about as far as we got, and I think we were happy with that. I think what we really wanted to share with each other was that we were a group of mother runners who are kind of blessed to be living in some beautiful places in this world. However, there were some teams that got really creative, because there were prizes, some teams went all out, and it was just amazing to see. And in the social media threads, you could see, you could pick out the ones that were going to either win or at least come really, really close. Because when a group of mother runners can look at something and say, yeah, that right there, that's what it's like to be part of this tribe, you have some true winners. And I have to say that this team called Temporarily Unavailable had the best baton. They had, their baton was a stop sign, okay, that said, "Go ask Dad." Like, they get it. They really do get it. But I think what I have to say, I'm gonna read this because I won't get it right. Mary from the team Coronavirus, she says it this way. She had a whole quote and was quoted a couple of times in the podcast and in the group. So she says, "There was laughter and encouragement, creativity, struggles, and achievements, all in the name of a common goal. I wonder why the world can't just lace up their shoes and connect like 6 strangers just did to celebrate what everyone has to offer." Ain't that the truth? And I would even go so far as to say that if 738 some odd moms could come together and do this, I think you have something special. So in the end, I feel like I've made some friends that I haven't yet met in real life, and I hope I get to at some point. So let me see if I'm gonna make sure I get them all. Okay, Abigail, Heather from Canada, Katie, Kim, and Kirsten. Guys, I raise my noon mason jar and spill it on myself to you guys. Thank you for pushing me outside of my comfort zone and cheering me on. I really had so much fun running this virtual relay with you guys. And to the rest of you, I'm just gonna say that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. Here's my question. What do you think about running a virtual relay? Would you do it? Please leave thoughts, questions, comments, and suggestions for future videos in the comment section down below. Leave a like, please subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching. Until next time, remember you have no limits. And happy running.